13-3. Let's jump ahead now to 57. This is where NC State starts loading up with ranked wrestlers. Ed Scott, who has an ACC championship in his tenure, and Logan Ferrero sliding into a new role. He was 4th last year in the ACC and one of the best in the Duke lineup.
Yeah, Ed's been experienced. He's been on the podium at the Nationals. He's been up and down in some matches. You've kind of seen some question mark wrestling out of him, but then again, you've seen other stuff that you're like, the guy belongs on the podium.
And that's the goal for Ed Scott, 3-time qualifier to the big tournament. And here comes Ed onto the mat. Pennsylvania native and part of a loaded back end of the lineup for Pat Popolizio.
Two seniors wrestling right here. This should be good.
The next 5 wrestlers for Coach Pat, all inside the top 30 in the national rankings. As Logan Ferrero will look to play spoiler.
Ed, just like Coy, is big underhook wrestler. Likes to get to the underhooks. He was on a single leg looking for the spread.
And gets to a takedown within 10 seconds.
So far, all these guys have been checking the box. They must have heard what Coach was looking for.
Yeah, so. The MO from Popolizio this week is we need to score in first periods. All 5 have done it. Or sorry, all 4 matchups.
Yeah, and that's important in all matches, but also you're doing it here. You got a big match coming up on Sunday, too, against Oklahoma State. You want to carry that momentum. And given they're going to be different wrestlers, you still want that mindset of first period, I want to get on the board. I don't want to sit around and wait. I want to get on the board. Earlier, the better.
And that'll be a top 10 matchup. Ed Scott and Caleb Fish of Oklahoma State at 57 are both inching towards the top 10.
Let's see, pulling that wrist tight. Looks like you might be looking for another
action.
Like we've seen on a couple of these guys.
Go guys,
no
I need action. Both guys improve your position.
It's surprising, but
both wrestle.
Not that surprising when you take into consideration the effort the Duke's guys have been putting out here.
Still red. Still red. One neutral. We're center.
Duke. Glenn Lanham noted with his team. We just need to be hungry. Need to be aggressive.
Fireman's carry looking for back points. No luck though.
Still red. Still red.
6-1 start for the 12th ranked wrestler here at 57.
Neutral.
Another dump style takedown. And looking to step deep for this Turk here.
Oh my goodness. Wanted the turn for the pin. Nearing the pin.
Might have something there.
The count continues.
Hold in.
And 4 points added on.
Sometimes the bottom wrestler gets a little carried away with trying to fight the grip, and in the meantime, they plant their shoulders on the mat.
Still red.
Another.
Still red.
Ed's definitely picking up the intensity. He gets a little crazy out there sometimes.
Ferrero hanging on for dear life in this first period.
Still red. I got green stalling, green.
13-point period and still a minute left. Stall warning now on Duke.
Ed with a deep left-handed half Nelson here. He's looking to do something with his right arm and maybe transition sides. Look for one more turn this period.
Flat on the back.
And the match. The ref's really looking to make sure Ed keeps that hand on the guy's back. Because
action!
If that hand comes off his back, he'll blow it dead, potentially dangerous. Watching out for the safety of the bottom wrestler.
Inside of 10 seconds now. We had a 15-point period from Tyler Tracy already. Let's see how Ed Scott can look to match that. And some big points for Ed Scott in that first period.
Yeah, Ed with already 13 points on the board here. He secures that wrist, rolls through, gets close to a fall a little bit, but gets his 4 back points here, and we got our first back points of the dual meet. Coach Popolizio will give us some direction. Looks to be more of a...
Like compass directions on his right arm there?
Still red.
Heading south from Pennsylvania to North Carolina.
Yeah, he was suggesting check the directional of where this match is going. But I think more so is control. Control. Don't get too crazy out there. Control the position, control the holds, and finish the match out strong.
Alongside a 2-time national champ, Nick Gwizdowski, I'm Evan Bunker.
Nice headlock out of head, right to the back here. Hit his hands on. Should be looking for a fall here.
And And a chance to secure the match right here. There it is. The pin for NC State. Ed Scott rolling at 157.
Nice headlock out of Ed. And he's always had good upper body moves. He's always had strong headlocks and some other throws there. He's got to continue to implement them when the match calls for them.
4 matches in, 4 dominant performances by NC State. And now the Wolfpack up 19-0 on the team score. We'll step aside for just a second, head to the back half of competition. On the lower weights, it's all Wolfpack. We'll see how both teams respond in the upper weight classes when we return. Jumping ahead, we'll move into the 70s. 65 begins it, and we got plenty more with 74 right after that on ACC Network Extra.